Hi there guys, Bowlington here, and today I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Feed the Beast. Today's episode, we're going to be going around and doing some stuff. Nothing super particular, but I thought we'd start this off with something fun. Somebody told me to try shooting the portal gun at the moon. And if you follow me on Twitter, you know what happened. But I thought it might be fun to try it again, so we'll go ahead and we'll do that. And now the question is, where did I hide the portal? You'll probably figure it out pretty quickly here. Actually, it doesn't seem to be doing too much. Oh, that's... Dang it, that's cheating. It let the water in. I was going to destroy this entire thing. There we go. That's the kind of destruction I'm looking for. But that is just so cool that it does that. Oh, listen to the noise it makes. I gotta be careful that I don't get sucked in, because if I get sucked in, I'll die like this. Like that. I get sucked to the moon. Oh dear. And it's still just doing stuff. Just sucking stuff away. That's kind of the end of the world, apparently. Oh no! No, I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm dead. Oh god. Some of you are probably going, oh my god, why is he doing that? Why is he destroying his base? This is a copy world. My world is safe. I just thought I wanted to see what would happen if I dropped one of these portals in the middle of this base. What happened was, I was trying this, and this was all perfect. What I did was I put the portal here, and immediately got sucked in. Then I spawned back and realized that it was sucking up the entire sorting room. And I freaked out. I didn't know what to do, so I didn't mean to do that again. But I freaked out and I shot the portal off somewhere else, and it managed to take out about this size chunk out of the wall. And I freaked out, and I was pretty angry because it messed up all of my sorting system and everything. So everything over here got destroyed, so I had to completely rebuild this whole thing. But luckily it didn't take the router. Oh, and it moved a bunch of blocks in really weird places. It did that. It actually, when I did that the first time when I dropped the portal over there, it destroyed my quarry area for some reason. Half of my quarries got messed up the same way. I don't know why, it's really weird. But it luckily when it happened in the real world, my router got spared, so I didn't have to rebuild that. And all of this stuff down here got spared as well. Oh, come on out of here. Why do I have a dirt cover? I've never built a dirt... Oh, that must be what happens when it encounters blocks for red power. Oh, that's kind of weird. But anyways, this, actually, before we go, we might as well make this complete and total destruction. My queen... Run! Oh, no! It got me again. Dang it. It's fun. Oh, no, derp. Nope. Oh, God. I keep getting too close to it. What I was trying to say is that sometimes it's very nice to relieve stress in a destructive manner. As long as it's a controlled destructive manner. Oh, I wonder what it'll do to a bunch of cows. That's what we'll do. This is what this episode is going to be. We're going to be playing with the portal gun. But not really. We're going to switch back to the real world here in a second. But I just wanted to... I haven't done something fun like this in a while, so I figured this might be enjoyable. Okay, portal time. Oh, the portals are gone, or the cows are gone. Oh my god, look at that thing go! It's like a swirling vortex of doom. I wonder if... See, okay, the thing that I thought would happen when I did this was I thought I would fall, if the moon was overhead, I would teleport to the moon and fall out of the moon and fall to the earth. That's what I thought would happen, but it doesn't work. You just die. But somebody said that I needed really good armor, so I'm guessing that it's possible that if I do this with really good armor, that I could... What is that down there? Yeah, and you go over there and do stuff. I want to see what this is. Oh my god, there's a ravine right here. I had no idea. Anyways, but I thought somebody said that you could do... If you had full armor, you would be able to do something. So I'm wondering if you can actually go to the moon. I don't know. I haven't looked it up, and I don't have sufficient armor to be trying that. So I guess I'll try that again when I get really good armor. Probably full diamond. Actually, I probably needs to be diamond nano suit or not diamond nano suit. It needs to be nano suit or quantum suit. But anyways, that's all of the craziness out of the way. We can go ahead and quit, and we will go into the real world, which is, see, that was a copy. This is the real world. Well, boom! There we go. So we are back, and we are safe, and the portal gun is safely tucked away, so we don't have to worry about it. When I said before that we were going to do some stuff today, I completely forgot what I was going to do when I said that, but now I completely remember. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be building an armory, or we're going to be starting work on an armory. And by armory, I mean I want to have I believe I can do armor racks in this one. Armor. There's a way to get armor racks. I don't know how to do it. Maybe it's under rack. Not nether rack, armor rack. Track remover, goggles. Because I've seen other people with armor racks, and I want to have those. If they don't exist, I will probably go install that mod because armor racks are the coolest freaking thing I've seen in a while. But we're going to be building an armory, and the place I want to do that is I want to do it out here in the middle of this caldera area, out there in the middle, and have like bridges that go across on all sides. I think that might be cool. Plus, I haven't had a use for this caldera in a while. Like this is the first few episodes of the series we were over here, but since then we really haven't done anything. But I thought it might be cool to have an armory. And what are some things about armories that we know? Well, an armory it holds armor, holds weapons. It also has to be very well defended because lots of bad people would like to get said armor and weapons that are stored in the armory. So what we're going to do is we're going to build it in a place that's very easily defensible. We're going to build it out here in this water. And this is my thought process behind building it this way. If you're building it in the middle of a lake, you've only got one avenue of access to get to defend, unless they come on boats. But if you're on a boat, and being that this is Minecraft, if somebody came on a boat, I could railgun them and the boat would disappear. So that's not a big deal, and this is a single player world. So I don't want to hear any comments of, "Oh, that doesn't make sense because it's a single player world." That's the way I think. Welcome to my world. But anyways, I was trying to think on how I wanted to do this, and I can't really just put pillars all the way down because that's like 64 blocks all the way down to bedrock. That is really not an option. So I was thinking, why don't we suspend the armor? Either suspend the armory from this hill up here and have it kind of hanging out over here with some chains that come down, or make it a barge. Just have a floating barge in the middle of this caldera that has an armory in it. I think that would be pretty cool. And then the way that we would get here, I'm thinking about changing the dynamics of the water routes around here, because they're not to my liking. I want to dig them out and do stuff to them. But this place, if I dig this out through here, if I dug through this little chunk of dirt right here, I could get to this place really easily, and I could put a boat through there, and I could basically not drive a boat, captain a boat around wherever I wanted to. And I think that's a really cool prospect. I think I want to do something like that. So what I think I'm going to do to start this off is I think we'll do the water stuff first, and then that'll give me time to think about the design of the building. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut away, and I'm going to be digging this area out. It won't be finished. I just want to do some rough cutting, and I do need my destruction catalyst and quite a bit of gunpowder. So I will do that, and I will rejoin you guys in a few. Alright, and we are back. I'll take you through what I've done so far. I'm pretty much done with the destruction catalyst for now. I've carved a good little chunk between these two mountains, essentially separating them. And I've kind of roughed out the details. I've flattened this out to one level, and I've done a little bit of the decorating so far as putting dirt back. Like this, all of this dirt right here is artificial. All of this dirt along here, except for this part, is artificial. This, I still need to clean up this side and make it a little bit more even, but I do kind of like having that as an outcrop. And I've got holes in the ground right here that I need to fill, and just all sorts of little stuff. But the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away, and I'm going to replace... Actually, I got rid of all my cobblestone. I need to cut that water off, because the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to mine out everything on the bottom here that isn't dirt, and I'm going to replace everything with dirt, and then I'm going to go back through again and put some little bits of sand and stuff like that, like along the edges, and, you know, just make it a little bit nicer, and then I'll figure out how I want to do the water situation, because it's going to take quite a few buckets of water. But I think, being that it's only going to be 1 block deep, I think it'll kind of sort itself out. If I just put source blocks around, it'll pretty much fill itself in. But that also gives the opportunity to make one of the things from Zeno's reliquary, which is a staff that, or it's actually, I think it's goblet. King's goblet. I think that's what it's called. What is a king spider? Well, that must be one of the things from the Twilight Forest. But there's something from Zeno's reliquary that basically it's a cup that you can take 1 source block in it, and then it will produce infinite source blocks for the entire duration that it survives. I don't know if it's by duration or if you have to refill it after every now and then, but it is. I do know that it's infinite source blocks of water, so I might use that to make this a little bit easier on myself. But without further ado, I will go ahead and cut away and get this done, and I will be back in a few. Alright, and we are back once again. And as I was walking out of here a second ago, I realized that there are actually some remnants of that tragic portal accident that happened here. A couple of things you'll notice is that this whole wall is missing some things. This is all out of place. There's a lot of cobblestone placeholders. There's some stairs missing here that I haven't rebuilt. That is completely different. I had to rebuild all of that. And there's probably a couple more blocks missing around. So there you go. Those are the remnants of the portal accident. But I've done quite a bit. I've added a lot of sand through this. I think it helps, and I think it's going to look a lot better once some of the grass spreads to this area. I might actually even make like a pickaxe that has silk touch on it and transplant a couple of grass blocks in here if it doesn't grow correctly. But either way, I think it'll be just fine. So I can actually go ahead and tear these out, and we can start addressing the water issue. I can go tear this one out too. And I think this is going to look really cool, because on this side, you come out right next to this waterfall. So you kind of look up, and you see a mountain on this side, and you look on this side, and you see a waterfall. Actually, it's kind of weird that it only comes from 1 source block. I might go change that, but for now, that looks pretty cool, so we'll leave that. And there we go. Needed that water to update. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take some buckets, and we'll try and do this, and this'll... I don't know. I'm thinking that that'll wrap up this episode, because I'm actually working on a new project that, if you follow me on Twitter, you already know about. I'm not going to tell anybody what it's about or what it's going to entail, but just note that it's going to make use of all of the skills that I've accumulated over the last couple years, as far as video editing and visual effects and stuff like that goes. I've got the go-ahead from a couple of people who are going to help me do it. And I've asked a couple of people, I've extended invitations to several other people to get their talents in on the project as well. So it will be coming along, and I will be spending quite a bit of time in the very near future in After Effects and working on that project and doing all that kind of stuff, because it is going to be epic. So I suggest you stick around, and if you would like to follow the steps of this project as I tease things and stuff on Twitter, you're more than welcome to do that, because that's where 90% of the updates come, is through Twitter, and the other 10% come in videos like this one. There we go. So I'm thinking this might take a while, so I'm thinking I might have to just transplant. I'm thinking each little one will help me do this, so we'll go do that. We'll just drop a couple of them in here. Get some coverage. Actually, let's figure out what let's figure out what this thing is. And instead of going to the wiki, I'm just going to go into creative mode, because then I can go and browse the different stuff. Let's see. No, that's not what I want. Xeno's Reliquary. Lily Pad of Fertility is cool. Let's see. Holy hand grenade. Emperor's Chalice, that's what it is. Okay. Alright. So an Emperor's Chalice. So we'll go ahead and get out of creative mode. Mode 0. And let's figure out how to make an Emperor's Chalice. That's actually not that expensive. Surprisingly, I don't think I have any gas tiers. Is the only problem I think I have, is that I don't think I have any of those. Right. Okay, so I guess I'm going to cut away one last time, and I'm going to run to the Nether real quick, and... Actually, you know what? I'll do it on camera. If it's a little bit of a long episode, that's fine. I don't mind. Because I'm probably not going to be able to put out as many episodes as quickly in the next couple of weeks as I'm working on this project. So don't mind doing a long episode for you guys. Oh my god! You stupid things following me through portals and stuff. So derp. Why so derp? That... Another portal. That's actually pretty close. Okay. Alright, yeah, I've got energy to spare. Alright, so let's go ghast hunting. And pray that they drop the precious ghast tiers, because if they don't, then I will be completely screwed. Oh yeah. Alright, so I wonder if this... Oh, I didn't bring any gunpowder with me. I never figured out if the destruction catalyst works in the Nether. I forgot to try it, because I remember, I think I mentioned that, wanting to try that, but I don't think I ever got around to doing it. Okay, gas. I do have a... Oh, I hear one. Hello. There's one. Oh, he's way off in the boondocks. He's probably... Haha, last time I was here, I don't think I had a power tool to fight them with. I think I had to bring a bow, like a scrub lord. Oh, you're in the... Yes, he's in the prime location to drop gas here. But he didn't, because he's a jerk. Oh, wow, that's kind of scary. Right, okay. Oh, no, I didn't make it! Ugh. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, let's go. There, that works. Oh, I can hear another one. Come here, buddy. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I'm not gonna shoot you and make you cry and use your tears for stuff. Oh no, I'm gonna be your buddy. Oh, oh god. I've always wondered if flying around like that makes people motion sickness, because I know there are certain things. Oh, it's a stupid bat, fire bat. Go away! I hate those things. There's certain things that trigger motion sickness, and I don't know exactly what they are, but I've heard that. Okay, something just exploded, and I lost a lot of health. If that's a sentence, maybe. But I've heard that there's certain things, certain types of movement that trigger motion sickness more than others. And I'm curious if flying around like this makes anyone sick, because it's kind of a habit that I move the mouse kind of quickly like that. And it's really, really difficult to break. But if you guys tell me that it's... This looks familiar. Wait a second. This is where the portal... Ah, right there is where my portal is in hardcore. And then you go over here and there's this place. Ah, that's cool. I love using the same seed because you tend to find the same areas after a while. But if there's any of you guys that have that problem with motion sickness as far as the flying goes, let me know and I will do my best to start working on that, because I would like to keep everybody in a good state of health. I would not like to have anybody get sick watching my videos. Alright, so let's see. There's really nowhere to go over there, which is the problem I ran into in hardcore. So I think we'll go go this way. Oh, no fire. Let's see if we got anything over here. I wonder why gas are so scarce when I'm looking for it. I mean, that's actually the kind of the rule for anything. If you're looking for something, it will not appear for anything. It's just gonna throw up a big middle finger to you and be like, nope, not gonna spawn because I know you're looking for me. I hear one. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, great. This is not gonna happen. This is what happened the last time I went into the Nether searching for stuff. I think I was looking for magma cream, and I couldn't ever... Took me like an entire episode just to find a frickin' thing that I was looking for. Oh, God. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, dear. Thank you for keep inventory. Because if I had lost that and that and that, I would have... If I had lost all those, I would probably not play for another week or so. I wonder if I have any in here. If I have any here, I'm gonna facepalm so hard. No, I don't have any. I legitimately don't have any gas tiers. Okay, well, I guess that I'm gonna cut ahead. I'm gonna go find some gas tiers, and we're gonna build this thing, and I will be back. So I'll see you guys in a few. All right, and we are back. I've actually had to go really far, something like 1,200 blocks in the Nether to go find a place where there were actual gas, because I went for ages and didn't see a gas. Really irritating, but I ended up getting 3 gas tiers, and I picked up a little bit of glowstone on the way. So let's go ahead and craft this Emperor Chalice thing, and we'll see how it works, and that'll be a good point to stop on for the day. So let's see. There we go. Emperor's Chalice. So now I should be able to go to a place that has a block that will infinitely respawn, like right here. And now I believe that if I plop... Oh, no, that's if I drink it. I can't hold it, but it will... Oh, that's awesome. That's going to make this really easy. Look at that. I just did a big chunk of this right there. So actually, with this Emperor's Chalice thing, I can actually do this... Where's that water running still? Oh, it's not. Fantastic. So I can actually just walk through here, do it like this, and I can have this whole thing finished on this episode, which is pretty cool. So I thought this was going to take forever to do this with buckets, but this is the way to go. Oh, look at that. We are done, I think. Maybe. And we are done. Awesome. So we now have a canal that runs between the two sides of the caldera, the inside and the outside. And we are ready to build our barge that has an armory in here. And I've decided that it will be a barge. That's going to be the easiest thing to do. So what I'll do between next episode and now is I will go out into this area and I will figure out what size the barge is going to be and dig. Actually, I'm not going to dig. I'm going to build a cobblestone pillar out to the middle and then break the pillar just so I'll have something to work from, because I can't build pillars down to the ground because of the reasons of it's way too far down there to build, so I won't be doing that. So we're going to be going floating for the armory, but that'll be next episode, and we'll actually get construction started then. So until then, I would like to thank you guys for watching. For Feed the Beast, this is Bowlington signing off.